Imagine waking up tomorrow and checking your bank account, only to pause for a moment, wondering if something is off. That brief uncertainty hits many retirees harder than most people realize. You look at your balance and think, is this correct? Did the system make a mistake? Should I call someone? Did I overlook something important? This is a very human reaction. After decades of working, saving, and planning for retirement, the last thing you want is a moment of confusion when your financial security depends on a predictable income. Yet it happens more often than you might think. Even a small deviation in expected deposits or seeing someone else receive a different amount can trigger stress, doubt, and worry. Starting tomorrow, Social Security payments will flow into accounts nationwide, and some deposits could be as high as $20,400 or more. But it's crucial to understand that this figure is not a universal benchmark. A deposit smaller than this doesn't mean something is wrong. Social Security payments vary widely based on your individual circumstances. These include your employment history, the age at which you filed for benefits, the types of Social Security programs you're enrolled in, corrections applied during this payment cycle, and even deductions such as Medicare premiums or taxes. This system is not random. It's a highly structured formula designed to reflect each retiree's lifetime contributions. The variation you see is intentional, built to ensure fairness and accuracy across millions of Americans. Remember, understanding your Social Security payments is not something you have to do all at once. Take it step by step, review your payment schedule, check deductions, and compare your records at your own pace. Even small actions like noting your deposit dates on a calendar or reviewing your online statement once a month can give you a sense of control and peace. The goal isn't to stress over numbers, but to feel confident that your income is secure, predictable, and fully yours. Knowledge is power, and every step you take to understand your benefits strengthens that power, giving you more confidence to enjoy your retirement exactly as you planned. It's also important to remember that you are not alone in this process. Millions of retirees navigate Social Security questions every month, and there are resources available to help you. From official Social Security representatives to local senior centers, advocacy groups, and online tools, support is just a call or click away. Reaching out for guidance doesn't mean you failed to understand your benefits. It means you're taking proactive steps to protect your financial well-being. Even simple actions like asking a question or double-checking a record can prevent confusion and give you confidence in every deposit that hits your account. Many retirees experience anxiety simply because they are unsure how the system works. Confusion often comes from hearing partial information, reading online posts that may not apply to their situation, or comparing their checks to friends or neighbors. This comparison trap is understandable but unhelpful. Two people who worked similar jobs and retired around the same age can still receive very different amounts, and that is perfectly normal. Life circumstances vary. Time taken off for caregiving, part-time work, periods of lower pay, and age at filing all impact your Social Security benefits. One of the most common sources of stress is timing. Many retirees believe everyone receives their Social Security payment on the same day, but this is not true. Deposits are released in batches according to a schedule designed to manage the massive volume of payments efficiently. Typically, retirees with birthdays from the 1st to the 10th of the month receive payments on the second Wednesday. Those with birthdays from the 11th to the 20th receive payments on the third Wednesday, and those born between the 21st and 31st receive payments on the fourth Wednesday. There is also a legacy group, retirees who started collecting before May 1997, who receive payments on the third of each month regardless of their birthday. Understanding your payment day can eliminate much of the stress and anxiety that arises from comparing yourself to others. Mark this date somewhere visible, whether on a fridge, a calendar, or your phone, so you always know when to expect your deposit. The amount of your deposit can also be affected by multiple factors. For instance, some retirees receive more than one type of Social Security benefit. Supplemental Security Income, SSI, is needs-based and may arrive on the same day as retirement benefits, which can create the appearance of a larger deposit. Taxes and Medicare premiums are also deducted before your deposit hits your account. While your Social Security benefits may be partially taxable depending on your total income, many retirees are surprised to find that Medicare Part B and Part D premiums are automatically deducted. These deductions do not reduce the amount of your benefits. They simply adjust the deposit to reflect these required payments. Understanding these details helps explain why your deposit may differ from what you initially expect. Special rules apply to retirees who worked in positions not covered by Social Security, such as certain government, teaching, or military jobs. Pensions from these positions may reduce Social Security benefits through provisions like the Windfall Elimination Provision, WEP, or Government Pension Offset, GPO. These rules are often unexpected but are part of the system's design to balance different income sources fairly. Additionally, working while receiving benefits before reaching full retirement age can affect your deposit. However, withheld money is eventually credited to your account once you reach full retirement age, so it's important to understand that short-term reductions do not represent lost benefits. Occasionally, deposits may appear larger or include unexpected amounts. These are often corrections for past errors, missing earnings, misreported wages, or incomplete records. Social Security has a process to correct these issues, and back payments are normal and legitimate. Regularly reviewing your Social Security records online is a practical way to catch discrepancies early and avoid unnecessary stress. Most retirees now receive benefits via direct deposit, which is safer and faster than paper checks. For those still using paper checks, I strongly encourage switching to direct deposit or the Direct Express card for reliability and convenience. If you ever receive a notice, letter, or deposit that seems incorrect, remember that you have rights. You can request reviews, appeal decisions, and seek help from Social Security representatives, local senior centers, legal aid organizations, and advocacy groups. Asking questions is your right, not a favor. Many retirees have successfully corrected errors and received back payments simply by taking action. Beyond the numbers, it's important to remember what these payments represent. Every dollar earned through Social Security is the result of decades of work, dedication, and contribution. Understanding how it functions is not about chasing higher numbers, it's about peace of mind, financial confidence, and clarity. When you know your schedule, understand your deductions, and grasp your payment amount, panic fades. You feel grounded, informed, and empowered to plan your life confidently. Millions of retirees share these same concerns. Confusion is normal. Curiosity is healthy. Taking time to understand your income is one of the strongest financial habits you can build during retirement. Social Security is not just a payment system, it's a trust system. When that trust feels shaky, every deposit can trigger doubt. You may start questioning your planning, your choices, and your judgment. But confusion does not mean failure. You worked for decades, paid into the system faithfully, and earned these benefits. Taking the time to understand them is wisdom, not weakness. Information becomes your greatest source of stability. When you understand your payment schedule, your benefit calculation, and the deductions involved, the noise fades. Headlines lose their power, comparisons stop affecting you, and the monthly deposit no longer causes anxiety. Instead, it brings reassurance. Confidence replaces fear. When you feel informed, your financial life becomes more predictable and manageable, which allows you to make decisions calmly and confidently. Take a deep breath, be patient with yourself, be kind. Your understanding matters as much as the numbers in your account. Social Security payments represent security earned through a lifetime of work. By learning the rules, checking your records, and asking questions when something seems off, you reclaim control and peace of mind. If you want to maintain this clarity, stay informed. Subscribe to Race Money Talks and leave a comment sharing the questions or concerns that matter most to you. When we explore these issues together, uncertainty turns into peace, and peace is something you've truly earned. Clarity brings calm, and calm allows you to live confidently, plan thoughtfully, and enjoy the retirement you've worked hard for.